Let's bring in Lucille to give us her interpretation of how we interpret this out of Beijing. Lucille, so it's really about, I guess, how you understand this, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, from what we've been able to glean from what the central government has said about it, this is a new word. It appeared first in December last year, very much in connection with China's anti-monopoly drive and also in relation to platform economies. And so really the central government has only mentioned it in relation to these two things. However, we've seen, lower level government agencies as well as state researchers tie this word to explain other crackdowns that have happened in the market, such as on education and, and on the entertainment industry. So the question then really becomes, what constitutes disorderly? And what we've been hearing is that one explanation of this is that this is essentially a government drive to redirect private capital to support state strategies.
Do we have any clarity, I guess, in terms of where this is going? Because the pace at which all of this is taking place, and it seems like we've been talking about this for weeks, when really you go all the way back to Ant, for example, which, we're moving into 12 months now since that IPO was scuppered here. It seems like there is a sense of urgency taking place.
That's absolutely right. I mean, there is this intensifying competition with the United States. There is this looming demographic issue that China is also facing. And, at the same time, the government is basically seeing capital, flow into industries that are, chasing online traffic or, promoting gaming. It's seeing its best and brightest, supports basically an economy that's not so consistent with its vision. Which is outlined, in its 15-year plans. It's outlined fairly clearly. So there is a strong argument that there's still some way to go for this drive, simply because what we're seeing now in the economy is not consistent with what, the government wants for it.
We were speaking with Victor Gao, I think 2 days ago, the interpreter, a former leader, of course, Chairman Deng. And he mentioned, he gave us historical context to this, Lucille. He said 43 years ago, before the opening up, in China, the story was everyone was equally poor. And arguably, he said 40 years after that, this opening up may have overshot the target in some parts of the economy. I guess the question now becomes, has the party's relationship with capital and capitalism, has that changed?
Yeah, it's a fascinating evolution. I mean, we remember the Mao's famous campaign against, capitalist roaders. And then, of course, we had Deng telling some people to get rich first. And then, Jiang Zemin with, at this time, very controversial proposal to allow private business people into the party formally. And so there has really been this evolution. And right now, we are seeing under President Xi, certainly this push to guide capital to support state strategies.